Hey there, welcome back. Today I am excited to share with you a new box of oracle cards that I got for myself as a birthday present. I really enjoy pulling cards for myself and using oracle cards and inspirational card decks as part of my meditation practice and inspiration practice, and using them as journal prompts and that sort of thing. And I haven't really shared any of that with you on this channel yet. There are always parts of my interests that I realize I have not yet explored with you. So I just felt inspired this morning to tap on this box for you and pull a few cards for you from the Green Witch Oracle. It says, discover real secrets of botanical magic by Cheralyn Darcey. And I love plants. As you all know, I am a big plant lover, and I commune a lot with plants. They give me a lot of inspiration and comfort. So I'm not sure if that makes me a green witch. But I had been looking for some sort of oracle deck or deck of inspirational cards that were plant-based. And if you're not familiar with oracle cards, to me they're just decks of cards on all sorts of different themes that can be used for inspiration, for tapping into your intuition. I am not an expert at all on divination or anything like that, but I have always loved having symbols or words or themes to use as prompts in my own thinking and in my writing and in my pondering of life. And I have an oracle deck, the first one I got, that is based on Ayurvedic self-care practices. It's called the Guiding Elements deck, and this is making me think that I will definitely do a video with that soon. As a follow-up to this, I bought that deck when I first started my Ayurvedic wellness health coach studies because I thought it would be helpful to me in my learning and helpful to me in my coaching of others. And I also have a homemade oracle deck that I made with quotes and symbols that are important to me. There are some Mr. Rogers stickers on that homemade deck and some themes there that are inspiring to me. So I am making this intention now that I will do a follow-up video to this and do some card pulling for you from those decks as well. But I had really wanted one that was on a theme of plants. You can see a little preview on the back of this one of what the cards look like. There are some peas and a pumpkin and some flowers. And the cards in this one are all plants, and each plant has a word that is a theme to go along with that plant. And then there's a guidebook that gives you some ideas and expansion on that theme. And it also gives you tips for cultivating that particular plant and rituals that you might engage in with that plant. And I think it's just really cool. And there are 44 cards in this deck. And so I got it for myself for my 44th birthday. I had looked at quite a few plant-themed decks, and this is the one that just spoke to me the most, and I really love the way it's set up and the illustrations of it. So let's dive in and look at some cards. So I will open up this lovely little box. See the little green inner box here. That's a nice sound. You know me and my boxes. So put that down to the side. And then in the top here we have the guidebook that gives you information on each of the cards. And then I will take the cards out here. And what I thought was extra cool about this is that the cards are divided into 4 sections, into 4 groupings based on the elements. And each element has a category of plants. So earth is vegetables, fire is herbs, water is fruit, and air is flowers. And I just thought that was really neat. So I'll just spread them out a little bit for you there. There's some corn and some flowers, and they're going to fall around, and some other vegetables. There was an orange, and I just thought that was a really cool way to organize the cards thematically. And I'll just show you a few here that are right on top. This is marjoram for happiness, and rosemary for memory, and daffodil for hope. And that's cool that that one just showed up, because this was the very first card I pulled for myself out of this deck when I first got it. So I think that I am just going to shuffle the cards here, and I will take this one that just flew out as our first one. I'm going to let Spirit guide us here. And the very first one is fennel for strength. And I love fennel. It's one of my favorite vegetables, and not everyone likes fennel. It can be a little bit maligned. So let's see. Fennel, it does have the Latin name Foeniculum vulgare, fennel for strength, and that is an earth element since it is a vegetable. And let's look and see what the guidebook has to say about fennel. This is number 19 in the deck, so we will look that up. And number 19, fennel is strength. And each one has a little quote that goes with it. I have never had so many good ideas day after day as when I worked in the garden. John Erskine. And the meanings for this card say, you will find a greater strength and positive grounding energy coming forth, and even an invitation to undertake a new life path. Friendships are highlighted by fennel, and you may find you are spending additional time with those you align closely with. Situations in which sharing is high on the agenda will occur, and you are being prompted to share or teach what you know. Be careful not to work too hard or to become unnecessarily reclusive. The uses for fennel are grounding, completion, goals, friendship, and shared success. So that is really lovely. I love that symbolism for fennel. So perhaps today you need to tap in to the strength of fennel. Okay, that one. There's also a sword here on this card, and the guidebook doesn't really go into the symbols or the author's meaning of what the other symbols and drawings on the cards are, so you can kind of make your own interpretation of that, of this sword and the feathers that are here with the fennel. So, okay, that's one card. We can do a few. And this deck, these cards are quite slick and slippery and fun to shuffle. So that is great, and it does make them sort of fly out pretty quickly. I don't have any real technique for shuffling. Like I said, I'm not, a card reader or a divination expert or anything like that, but I do think that the card shuffling in itself can be a nice ASMR sound. Oh, wow, how neat. You all know that I love violets. So I just drew for you violet, and the theme for violet is tranquility. So I'll let you see the card there. The name for violet, the Latin name, is Viola odorata. And you can see there is also a candle here on this card. So if that symbolism of light or flame or a candle is significant to you. And this is an air element card. Oh, that sounds nice. These cards have a nice sound. That is an air element card, since it is a flower. And let's see what the guidebook has to say. This is number 43, so it is the second to last card in the deck. What the guidebook has to say about violet. I do like just flipping through here. That's a nice sound. Almost to the end. 43, violet. And the quotation here is from May Sarton. Everything that slows us down and forces patience, everything that sets us back into the slow circles of nature is a help. Gardening is an instrument of grace. That's really beautiful. Oracle meanings for violet, tranquility. Although you may have felt tested recently, a period of advancement and breaking free is now open. Adaptation may be necessary. However, a greater depth of meaning, loyalty, and truth is inspired by the appearance of violets. Secrets are safe, and those you hold closest are also afforded this protection. The truth will prevail, and that which is no longer wanted will be weakened. Be wary of intolerance, insensitivity to the feelings of others, and blind faith. And the uses of violet are purification, happiness, truth, and advancement. Wow, I really love that, and that seems really appropriate to my current situation as well. So this is resonating a lot for me. Perhaps it is for you as well. The violet of tranquility. like I said, I really love the sound of these cards. They're quite lovely. Okay, so I'll keep these to the side so I can show them all again. Maybe we'll do 2 more, so we have 4 cards altogether. So if you want to really concentrate on the deck this time, and if there's anything that you're thinking about or anything that you would like to receive inspiration about, we can concentrate on that and see what might come out. Again, these are very slippery, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. I'm not a very smooth. You know what? We'll take this one. Ooh, fun. Cauliflower. We have another root, not root, but earth card here, since the vegetables represent earth. There's a moon and a candle on here with the cauliflower. And cauliflower's theme is transition. Wow, these are all coming out as very appropriate themes for me right now. This is card number 11, 1-1. And let's see what cauliflower has for us. The quote here is from Ramakrishna: "When the flower blooms, the bees come uninvited." That's lovely. The Latin name of cauliflower is Brassica oleracea, variety Botrytis. And the oracle meanings for cauliflower are as follows. Cauliflower heralds a change. This might have happened recently, be happening soon, or the energy around a change is unsettled. A rebirth can now take place, and if you're holding on to what has gone before, it is time to let go for good. A reactivation can take place in any area of your life if there has been a lull or setback. Be wary of deceit and corruption. Wow, that's really powerful to me, that a rebirth can now take place, and if you're holding on to what has gone before, it is time to let go for good. And the uses for cauliflower are calm, emotions, lunar rituals, glamour magic, and change. Wow, I really love that. Number 11, the cauliflower of transition. That's really beautiful. Okay, let's do one more. This is the first time, like I said, I've ever drawn cards in a video, and it feels really good to do. So let me know if you are enjoying this and if you would like to see more of this sort of thing, and I will try to include it, and I will bring my other decks into the mix as well. So one more time, if you want to think about something that you might want to receive a symbol or a theme about, something to give you some guidance or something to reflect on. What? Oh, this one wanted to come out. Oh, yay! This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. When I was looking for decks, I saw this card, and it made me happy because this is the last card in the deck, 44. And again, I purchased this for my 44th birthday. This is nasturtium, which is one of my favorite flowers. It is beautiful and edible and quite tasty. It tastes like pepper. And the theme for nasturtium is victory. How beautiful. And we have this lovely crown here. So let's see what the guidebook has to say about number 44, nasturtium. Nasturtium's Latin name is Tropicolum majus, and it's another quote from May Sarton. I'll have to look up who that is. A garden is always a series of losses set against a few triumphs, like life itself. Wow, that is beautiful. A garden is always a series of losses set against a few triumphs, like life itself. Let's see the meanings, what the meanings are behind nasturtium. Nasturtiums indicate a firm message of triumph and success over challenges, as well as support being found. They inject the energies of strength and vigor into all they come in contact with and illuminate ways to find resolution and gain self-confidence and self-reliance. Advancement is possible now, so get moving. Do not become obsessed with a need to impress others or lose your belief in your own unique abilities. And the uses for nasturtium are success, support, vitality, independence, and optimism. Wow, well that's a very triumphant note to end this little oracle session on. I really enjoyed doing this for you. Wow, what an uplifting moment here. I'm so happy that we could do this together. So let me show you again the 4 cards that we pulled. We pulled Fennel for strength. That's really beautiful. So I hope you're feeling strong and fortified, and whatever you're going through, feeling that earth element supporting you. We have Violet for tranquility. So I hope you will take time for some peace and some calm and some reflection in your life. Take some time away from the busyness and enjoy some tranquility. We have Cauliflower for transition. So whatever is going on in your life, know that change is happening, change is coming, and that you have the strength and the earth power within you to endure that change and to make it through that transition. And then you will emerge victorious with nasturtium. I love this nasturtium card, and it just says to me that victory and success and joy is ahead for all of us. So whatever you might be going through right now, whatever might be on your mind, I hope that these cards, that these beautiful, inspiring plants brought a little bit of joy to you and perhaps some ideas for reflection. Thank you for letting me share them with you and for helping me develop my intuition a little bit by connecting with you around these beautiful plants. I really do feel that plants have messages for us, and they have helped me a lot in my healing. And so I wish you a feeling of victory in your day as you move forward. So thanks for being here with me. Thanks for enjoying these beautiful cards. I will sort of line them all up here for you so that you can see them. Thanks for hanging out with me. Take good care of yourself. Rest well. and I'll see you again soon. These are so neat. I especially like the fennel for strength. Remember how strong you are. Take good care.